Action. Man. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Brought to you by the Big Pod Podcast. We love you guys. Welcome to episode 10.
Oh, 10 episodes in.
No one thought this would happen. All 9 loyal people, we thank you. I don't know what our last video got.
I'm not sure.
Not good, I'm sure. We don't care. We're here for it.
Hey, everybody starts somewhere.
We're starting. All right, we're working on it. Speaking of improvements, this is the last time you all will see a setup. We're gonna have a completely different setup next video. No more desk. Don't know how we're gonna do a couple things, but we'll figure it out. No more desk, but we will have a different setup and bringing different content to the table too. We'll figure that out eventually. I need a shave.
Yeah, me too.
Let's talk about the fit of the day. What we rocking with? Give the people an idea.
You know, it's the Thomas Walker basketball shirt. That's what I'm mostly wearing because I got a ton of them, you know. Just the Under Armour shorts, Nike hat.
That's why I see. So, I'm rocking the I Ain't Showered Yet. Big Baller brand merch.
Oh, speaking, did you see those? They dropped a new lifestyle sneaker collection today.
No.
Designed by Leangelo.
Are they nice?
No, I mean, it just looks like
A shoe?
yeah.
A Nike?
And it looks like
Pumas?
it almost looks like a Adidas Superstar almost, but it just has like a BBB on the side. They're $6.95.
I ain't buying them.
No.
This is the real deal, though. I was a big Baller fan.
I did see LaMelo's signature shoe.
They're nice.
Yeah, they're releasing in
The
December.
MB1s and one of one rare on. They're nice. I'll probably get them myself.
I think
I'm
so
gonna
too.
get them.
I think I'll probably
if they
will.
ain't crazy resale, I hope they make.
I mean, they'll probably be like 120.
Yeah, I hope.
It's Puma. I mean,
Yeah, but it's mellow.
yeah, but it's still.
All right,
Puma.
let's get off that. Fit of the day. I'm rocking Under Armour shorts myself, I believe. Yeah, rocking. We're matching though. We're matching the blue on the blue, the royal blue. You know what it is, Big Baller brand, baby. Let's get a sponsorship by them. That'd be cool. Triple B's. I was doing NFL recap. Tom Brady. I'm not gonna use the word I would like to use because it'd be funny, but Tom Brady absolutely destroyed Miami.
I think I call that one to be at least a 21 point game. I think so.
I don't know. We'll have to go back and rewatch it.
I think so.
All I know is the score was
Very bad.
45-17. Mr. Brady had 411 yards with 5 touchdowns. I can't remember what the record was, but it was a record. Antonio Brown had 2 touchdowns with 124 receiving yards. Had a good night.
I thought he had that one that was like a 70-yard touchdown.
Yeah, he's a man, dude. What I say at the beginning. What I say at the beginning of the whole thing.
We'll see.
I said Antonio. We're already.
I mean, this is only like a second good game though. Like big game.
He plays pretty good though.
Yeah, I don't think he's played the last 2 weeks.
Well, that's even better. That just shows he's that good. Listen, I called Antonio Brown being that guy, and he is that guy. Here's a weird question: does the Buccaneers retire Tom Brady's jersey when he leaves? Like, if he left this year and wins the championship, do they retire that jersey?
Probably.
You got to.
He's there 2 years and wins 2 championships. Then yeah.
Yeah, but I think the record was something like 411 yards, 5 TDs.
And I guess
like he never did it before.
And then technically he like broke the passing record with them too. So.
Yeah, he's going. Did he break the passing?
Yeah, he already.
I think he's going to break a Buccaneers passing record.
Mm.
I was reading something about that. I don't know. We'll figure it out next week. Cleveland takes a tough loss to the Chargers, and probably it was the game of the week. I don't know if we said it was game of the week.
I think we did.
But if we did, that means just we're smarter than you guys. Game 47-42, Baker Mayfield had 305 yards, and Herbert had 398 yards.
Herbert's making a case for MVP.
He really is. He's killing it.
He's like 6'6".
Dang, that's a big man.
He's massive.
That's a big. No wonder he can see everybody.
Yeah, let's
so well.
pause real quick. Speaking of that, did you see Nevada, the college? Did you see their quarterback this past weekend?
No, is it big?
A 6'9" quarterback playing.
That's like Aaron Judge playing baseball.
Well, Aaron Judge is 6'7".
Okay, that's
He's bigger than Aaron Judge.
Dang.
That's like LeBron.
That's crazy. Wrong sport, bro. You know what? Go pro.
That's pretty cool.
Cleveland broke a record during this game. So I just can't remember what the record was. It was like they did something, but even though they did all this, they still took a loss. But like Cleveland broke a record.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It was like 40 points, 500 total yards, and no turnovers, and they still lost.
Yeah, no turnover. That's what it was. That's impressive.
I know.
But you know, Chargers are a good team.
Mike Williams had a big day.
Yeah. He had 165 receiving yards with 2 touchdowns. Shout out him. Plays for the Chargers. He did some damage. The Lions, first time ever to lose back-to-back games from 50-yard game-winning field goals.
Pretty unfortunate for the city of Detroit. They're cursed, though.
Pretty unfortunate that you can't kick a 50-yard field goal and you're getting paid millions. Is that a bold statement?
No, but that's not really on them, though. It's the other teams did kick the field goals. Though.
Oh, I thought you meant game winning. Okay.
No, like because 2 weeks ago the Ravens made the 66-yarder to beat them, and then yesterday, the other day, the Vikings made a 54-yarder.
So we're just gonna blame Lions defense. Let them get that close.
It's really the Lions
offense,
owner personnel, because they're cursed.
He's just trash.
They didn't help. They didn't pay Calvin Johnson.
Do we euthanize the Lions?
Yeah, probably.
All right, euthanize the Lions. Hashtag.
Them and the Jags are the only winless teams.
Jags. Next statement. Jags are still a bottom team.
I think they probably have the worst record again because they just don't like the Urban Meyer, all that stuff that come out with him. Like they don't like
trash
him.
Cans.
I just don't think that's going to be good. I think the next year they'll end up with a new coach.
Here's my question: do we send Jags to college? Play college teams. I'm glad I mentioned that too. We got to talk.
They would go
one college game,
12-0 and win the national championship every year.
At least they're winning.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, I guess.
Speaking of winning national championship, is Alabama winning the national championship?
Yeah.
Still up? Big loss. Huge loss.
Yeah, but the way I see it is, they're going to win the rest of their games. See, I look at it in a positive manner because that loss it makes them refocus, right?
You got to.
It brings them back. It makes them refocus. I think they still probably win out. They'll probably still win the SEC, and that'll put them in the playoffs. And I still think they'll win the national championship.
Georgia's still really good.
Georgia is really good.
Shout out
also,
Georgia.
I saw that was the.
I'd rather see Georgia win.
Oh yeah, I don't really care.
I'd rather see UVA Wise win.
Yeah, me too. Or ATSU's undefeated.
Yeah, or the ETSU. Shout out ETSU.
Before that, Alabama had won 100 straight against unranked opponents.
It was like a 600 and some days without a loss or something.
Against unranked opponents.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Dude, imagine losing that. Dude, from a gambling perspective, I watched this one guy. He tossed $2,000
on A&M.
Yeah.
How much you win?
A lot.
20.
Nah, it was like 12 or something like that.
Still.
Crazy amount of money. Crazy, $12,000. And but he did 3 different times, so he won a crap ton of money from that. So shout out to him. We might get him on the podcast one day. Tell him to give us a bet of the day. I tweeted at him. We talk a little bit. When I say that, I think we made it. I made a comment. He replied, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah. But we could probably get him on here. He's on a podcast called the All Day Everyday Show. So shout out to them.
Really?
Yeah. They're kind of like us, except just a little. They're a little bit bigger. They
like 1,000 subscribers.
I don't even think that 100. We got the same amount of subscribers, but they're getting a little bit more views. They probably shot up a little bit. They also have a lot more videos than us. Been doing this a little longer. Have a better setup. They know what they're doing. We're new to the game. We're still focusing, trying to figure it out. But yeah, I want to get some people on. Phone call, it don't matter. But James Mitchell, where you at, dude? Come on now. The underdog Bills. Underdog. I don't know why they were underdog. Because NFL loves to ride Patty Mahomes.
That's real crazy.
Why do they love to ride him, dude? It's getting on my nerves. Is he pretty? What's the deal? Light skin? But yeah, the underdog Bills show Patty how to play pigskin ball, baby, by beating them 38-20. You think the baby brother was dancing out?
Probably.
Yeah, that's a shame, dude.
That might be why they're losing.
Yeah, get rid of him, euthanize him.
But
just because he poured a drink on that man.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, but 38-20, yo, I don't.
They're 2-3.
I'm going to say this: Chiefs ain't making it to the Super Bowl.
You don't think so?
No. If they do, I'll be very impressed.
Let me think. Cardinals, Rams are NFC. Packers are NFC. Chiefs are NFC.
I'm putting Rams over.
Bucks are NFC.
Okay.
Chiefs are AFC. Bills are AFC. Cleveland's AFC. I can't remember about the Chargers.
LA Chargers.
Yeah, I can't remember if they're NFC or AFC.
Dogs are barking. Hold on, folks.
But we could see.
Sorry about that.
I wouldn't count out the Bills. The Bills could make it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Bills are a good team. They had them as an underdog, like a good size one too. It was plus money.
Ravens are AFC.
Yeah, Ravens are surprising me from the very first statement, bro.
Cowboys are NFC.
Russell Wilson got hurt.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention
he's out for a while.
Russell Wilson is out, dude.
Geno Smith.
Retire that man.
Shout out Geno Smith.
Did he hurt him?
No, he's a backup. He was.
Is that your guy? Is he on your fantasy?
No. No. He was like a huge college quarterback though. Around 12, 13, West Virginia. He was like electric, dude. Like everybody liked him. And then he got drafted to the Jets, and it just didn't pan out. But he come in and he was like first drive. He come in after Russell Wilson got hurt. He actually like looked really good. Then I'm pretty sure he threw like 2 picks or something.
Shame. Shout out Russell Wilson. Get better. Maybe I should be able to get better. I say it a lot. Maybe we get that on a shirt. The big pod. Get better. Ravens Monday Night Football. Or no, it wasn't Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. What do you want to talk about? What
Cowboys, Giants. Because there was just a couple interesting things.
Well, tell me. I didn't.
One, Zeke had another monster game.
You know, I was talking trash about Zeke the very first game because he didn't show up at all. He's bored. I don't know.
He's had monster weeks. Too much cereal. A little bit.
How many touchdowns does he have?
I think 3.
Well, that means in the past 2 games he's had 5 touchdowns. Yeah. And that's big.
But
you got him on your fantasy team?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Love it. He had like 20 points, and then when we get to the Monday night game, I'll talk about I have the Colts running back. So
you talking about Brown? No, he's a wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jonathan.
Jonathan, yeah, I got you. That's the man.
Yeah, the bet.
The man.
The Giants had pretty bad luck. They have had a lot of their receivers are hurt already. Saquon Barkley sprained his ankle.
I saw a statement. Saquon Barkley is just Carson Wentz of
running backs.
Yeah.
Maybe he has been hurt. So he was out. Then their quarterback Daniel Jones was trying to run one in and got hit at the goal line and got up and like stumbled, and they had to cart him off the field. He got hurt. Then they have this rookie Kadarius Toney. He's a receiver from Florida. Listen.
What kind of name is that? That sounds like a Key and Peele skit.
He had 10 catches, 190 yards, and then punched somebody and got ejected.
What's his name?
Kadarius Toney.
You know what I'm talking about? They're doing the football sketches.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I gotta quit.
I'm about to edit.
Oh my gosh, shout out Key and Peele. Such a funny show. Oh man, we're back.
I don't know what was so funny about that.
This dude walking up to the TV. What's his name name?
Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius Toney. UFC. Or UCF. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, Kadarius. Shout out Kadarius Toney, man. What a name. Dang. I'm glad y'all got to see that. Yeah, so what were you saying about it?
Oh no, he was actually
man.
Yeah, he
Right
got ejected. So like
UFC.
anybody they had that was like having a decent game or could have had a decent game just was out.
Homie said I could have went to UCF college. I should have just went to USC. Let's go. God, that's
the Monday night game.
Monday night game. It was a great game. Great game. Colts, for the most part, well, I say really, the second half and then just a little bit in the third quarter. Absolutely killing Lamar Jackson, bro. I was about to tweet at him and say, quit, dude, he's dead. But no, he wasn't dead. It was somebody hit him with the jumper cables and brought him to life like crazy. Lamar Jackson put on a Hall of Fame worthy second half, dude. In just the second half alone, he had 335 yards. And they were down 16 points and came back.
They were down 19.
They down 19?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Pretty positive. They were down 19.
The article I wrote said 16.
Pretty sure I saw 19 on SportsCenter.
I don't care. 16, 19 don't matter. While being down 16 points, he only had, I think, 107 in the first half. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy number right there.
Yeah, I know.
That's insane. Has that been done?
It's like he had the highest completion percentage in a 400-yard game. He had 86% completion percentage.
That's crazy. What made him say, let's start passing more?
I don't know. I guess things just started clicking. I mean, they were down, so you got to pass it.
He couldn't run, dude. He was getting demolished every time.
He only had 62 yards rushing.
Dude, he was getting demolished. Yeah. If y'all follow our Twitter, you should. At the Big Pod Podcast, we talk about a couple things, and one guy we talked about, I posted was Marquise. I think his name Marquise Brown. I went over his yards, and I said that he was going to play good from the research I done, and he did. I can't remember how many yards he had, but ended up with 2 touchdowns. It was a good amount of yards. I messed up. I had him under on my bet, but he went completely over. So shout out him. Shout out us for getting the research down and figuring it out. They came back and won 31-25. It was pretty crazy. It was 25-25, and then they came back and put in overtime. And the Colts kicker,
Rodrigo Blankenship from the University of Georgia.
Yeah, that's another one of them names.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been having hip problems. Anyways.
Jonathan Taylor for me.
Yeah, mention that. Jonathan Taylor. Let's shout out Jonathan Taylor. Shout out Micah Edgar. Follow him on Twitter at @medgar. I think that's what it is. We were figuring out a first touchdown bet, and I figured the Colts would score first anyways. They did, and I asked him who to pick, and he said Jonathan Taylor. And lo and behold, Jonathan Taylor got the first touchdown. I turned $15 into $150. So shout out Micah, shout out BetMGM.
So Jonathan Taylor, he didn't have a big rushing night. He had 15 carries for 53 yards and a touchdown, but he had 3 catches for 116 yards and a touchdown. He had like a 70-yard catch.
That's pretty impressive.
So he made he had a pretty good receiving. Now he had 25 fantasy points, which is very nice.
Before I get into MLB, before I forget, let's talk about that boxing match, the trilogy. Did you watch it?
I did not watch it, but I saw some highlights.
Bro, let me tell you. So boxing and UFC are completely different. I'm getting into UFC. I like Sugar, and I love
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, I love him. I love Conor McGregor. I like Nate Diaz and Hussein or whatever. I love him.
Yeah, UFC, you're just trying to.
You're trying to kill. You're trying to kill somebody.
Boxing is a little more strategic, I guess. Or can be.
But most boxing matches, when you watch UFC and then you watch boxing, boxing is very boring.
Oh, yeah.
This boxing match was different. Went to 11 rounds, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
And it was very heavy hits. And, like...
there was a bunch of knockdowns on both sides.
What's his name?
Tyson Fury?
He's a white one, ain't
he? Yeah.
Yeah, what's the...
Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, Deontay, was just getting his butt whooped the whole night, bro. Like, I mean, he was still throwing... Like, when you look at the punches landed from both ends, like, you can just see the difference. But, bro, Devontae, like, literally, I remember popping up, his odds were plus 1,400 to win live. And then right after that, bro, Devontae knocked him down once. The ref came over there. You get up, all that. Got back up, knocked him back down again. It was the first time. Run me that cord. It was the first time.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, it was the first time that he's ever been knocked down twice in a round. Which is
this side of it, right here.
the first time he's ever been knocked down in a round. Now he didn't win because Tyson ended up knocking him out in the 11th round. And Tyson knocked him down a couple times too, and it was just an all-around great. There was one weird spot, a little sus. I had to pause for a second. Tyson was just licking the man's neck. It's pretty funny. I like it. It was like, but yeah, it was a great fight. I probably just gonna run it back again. I say money. But that was a great fight. I just want to talk about that for a second. Let's go to MLB. We only talking about one game really. Giants lead the Dodgers 2-1, and tonight. So watch this video so you know I'm talking about tonight, 10-12-21. That it's do or die for the Dodgers. Yesterday's game, Max threw 10 strikeouts. The other two pitchers threw, what did I say, it was 14 strikeouts altogether?
Yeah, had 2 each.
Yeah, so no, it's 3-1. But so Dodgers had 14 strikeouts altogether, but couldn't. Like, I don't think there was a lot of strikeouts on the Giants side. Just the defense was phenomenal. Giants are a great team though, but they ended up losing 1-0 due to a home run off Max Scherzer, decently early. But they just couldn't make contact. Mookie Betts went 0 for 4 or 0 for 5, something like that, and it just wasn't looking good for him.
Saw that one play though. He did get robbed of a hit. Yeah, Brandon Crawford. That was pretty insane.
Yeah. Shout out T-Prov. I told him toss $50 on Mookie to get a hit and Ravens to win. It was plus odds. They didn't. He didn't get the hit, and he said, "I told him I'm sorry. I can't help it." But yeah, it's just some stuff you can't control. Dodgers are a great team. Giants are a great team. I think Dodgers come out and hit. They usually do this all year long. Like they
better hope so.
They were in a slump. I hope so, dude. That sucks. I'd love to see
LA back. Braves and Brewers are in other National League teams.
Yeah,
I think the Brewers are up 2-1 on that one, or 2-0.
Houston absolutely destroyed the White Sox. I think they called it. I think it's over now. Yeah, I think they beat them 3-1. That sucks though.
And then
F Houston.
The Red Sox beat the Brewers 3-1, or not Brewers. Tampa Bay Rays 3-1. So
I don't want freaking Houston to win. I want to be so pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dodgers do or die tonight. I don't know who's on the mound. Who's on the mound? Google it. Hey Siri. Oh no, it's not mine.
Didn't want you to see my top 10.
I understand. What's going on?
I know.
Well,
they're up 10-1.
Yeah, they're winning.
All right, Atlanta's up 2-1 actually.
Who?
Over the Brewers.
Nice.
Walker Buehler and Anthony.
Gosh, we talked about this. Yeah, so we talked about this in one of the.
Walker Buehler so far in the postseason though is 0-1 with a 4.26 ERA.
Yeah, that was against them.
Gave up 2 home runs.
Yeah, they were teeing off on him. Walker, come on tonight, bro. Get us 8 strikeouts.
See San Francisco's lineup: career versus Walker Buehler. 2 for 8, 3 for
4 for 23,
3 for 15.
I want you to listen. You see that 3 for 15? One of his hits was a 2-run homer the last time he played him in the first game. Yeah, man. Longoria is they're like one of their better hitters against Walker throughout his career.
357.
Okay.
We're on the season though.
I don't know about the season. I'm saying career.
Lamont Wade Jr. That's one to keep an eye out on. I think he can end
up.
Who? Lamont Wade Jr.
Well, yeah.
He ended up being pretty solid, I think.
But yeah, so Giants versus Dodgers. Dodgers do or die. Let's talk about some bets. So we're going at a different route. I want to stay away from baseball because it's very unpredictable right now. I like I dabbled in some National Hockey League last year and know my way around a little bit. So I'm taking Colorado Avalanches, the Ads, baby. I had them winning the championship last year, but they didn't. And the Oilers. These bets are for 10, 13, 21, so tomorrow, Wednesday. It's right now plus 135 on bet MGM. Bet $100, won $135 profit. Pretty good. Now we're going, since it's our 10th episode, shout out us for making it 10 episodes. We're going to talk about our top 10s. So pull up your list. I don't want to see it.
Top 10?
Yeah. I'm going to hide mine, and I'm just going to bring it down. We got to stay up close to the microphone so they hear as well. All right. My top 10 versus his top 10. We're just going to do it like this. You're going to say you're the number one guy. Do you want to go 10 to 1 or
go
1?
From the bottom up?
Yeah, go bottom up. Okay. All right.
Are we going to go like, I'll say mine, your 10, my 10, your 10,
No.
my 9, your 9?
Yeah. Okay. Like that, yeah. So you want to go first or me?
Yeah, I'll go first. My number 10?
Yeah.
Bill Russell.
Dang, that's actually pretty close, man.
And I have an asterisk because I really don't like putting him that high because basketball-wise, I don't think he was he's not a top 10 basketball player. There was like 8.
I got you.
But
that's why I'm
like 11 rings though.
That's pretty crazy.
The way he contributed to he's I'll give him number 10. And I really debated, but let me
ask you this, since you got that. You got Robert Horry on that list?
No.
007?
No.
All right.
Yeah,
my
but
number
Bill
10.
Russell's better than
my number
Robert
10.
Horry,
My number 10. Tim Duncan.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. My 9.
Your 9?
Shaq.
Mine's Bill Russell.
Okay.
Bill Russell. Okay. Who's your 8?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
He's not even on my list, I'm going to be honest. I got Larry Bird, number 8.
Okay. My 7, Tim Duncan.
My 7 is Magic.
Dang, okay. My 6 is Bird.
My 6 is Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
I think if I'm going to say this, and now we can talk about this on another episode. Shaquille O'Neal has any mid-range jumper. He's the greatest basketball player of all time.
I agree. And see, now hear me out. For that exact reason is why I have Hakeem over him. Shaq, more dominant, yes. Hakeem is more skilled than Shaq. Hakeem was a better defensive player than Shaq by far.
I just know if I'm building a team, I'm picking Shaq.
Hakeem's like probably the best footwork ever, and there's been many people say that. Like
Kobe worked with him.
Yeah, a bunch of people went to Hakeem. I think because Hakeem could shoot the mid-range jumper a little bit, the post phase, the jumpers. I think
Hakeem dream.
Yeah, so
I got you.
That's why I have Hakeem over Shaq. Is he okay? Who was your 6?
It was
Shaq. My 5.
Who was your 6?
My 6 was Bird.
Okay, yeah.
My 5 was Wilt.
My 5, Michael Jordan. 5, Michael Jordan. Number 5 on my. He's top 5. He's top 5.
God, 5. You want to give any reasoning why you think or do you want to go through the list first?
Well, yeah.
Let's finish the list first. Let's finish. Right. My number 4, Magic.
Who was your number 5?
My 5 was Wilt.
Okay.
My 4 is Magic.
Now listen, this list, my list changes a lot, and this list will change once this person's career is over with.
Okay.
My number 4, LeBron James. It'll change once he retires.
Okay. Your 4 is LeBron.
Yeah, who's your 4?
My 4 is Magic. My 3 is Kareem.
You got 2 people left, and you ain't said one person. I'm kind of annoyed right now.
That's what I said.
Is Kobe not top 10?
I told you wouldn't like
my list. You tell me Kobe Bryant was not better than Tim Duncan?
I mean, I don't think so.
See,
that's what I said.
That's
what I said. Like, pure basketball player and all time is different. A pure basketball player, yeah, Kobe's easily. He's probably top 5. But everything.
What number were you on? 3?
3.
Who you got for 3?
Kareem.
That's what I got for 3. Kareem. It's a pretty good number.
Who fun do you have? I know Kobe's your. Okay, my number 2 is MJ. Who is your 2?
What Chamberlain?
What? Okay.
He was a Greek god. Like he really wasn't real.
Yeah,
like it's kind of if like he played in. Will's one of those players that could play when he played today's game and 100 years from now, he can play in any, because he was, what, 7 foot with a 40-inch vertical? Supposedly, dude. Have you ever seen videos of it?
There's not many, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but like...
I'm saying, yeah, that's cool.
Volleyball Hall of Fame.
But, yeah, that's cool, too. that is wild. He was given a contract when he was like 50 years old. That's pretty nuts.
That's like a Dennis Rodman's contract. He paid to play like a whole game or something.
That British League thing?
And
I saw that.
He set the record for rebounds, too. And then number 1, Kobe Bryant, the greatest basketball player of all time.
I got Bryant at 1.
Yeah, I got Kobe at number 1 because he's the greatest. I don't like I don't like the fact that you take Kobe and put him on any team, though. He wins championships.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that with almost anybody in the top 5, though.
Magic?
Well, yeah, probably.
Larry, I feel like
Larry's not my top 5.
Oh.
I mean, he's 6, but I mean, yeah,
Oh,
he still takes them though. But he thinks better, Larry Bird or Giannis. Who's a better basketball player, Larry Bird or Giannis?
Who am I picking?
No, not rings. Who is better at the game of basketball, Larry Bird or Giannis?
Okay, I'm gonna say my answer and I'm gonna say my reasoning. I'm taking Giannis over Bird, and let me say this: I think you put Larry in today's game, he can be stopped. You take Giannis and put him in that time frame, Giannis can't be stopped. That's my reasoning why I'm taking Giannis over Bird.
What makes you think Larry Bird would be stopped today?
I just don't think he can be stopped. Giannis is literally
no, don't talk about Giannis.
Why? Because he wasn't fast.
Bro, what about Luka? That's the exact same play style.
Let's go ahead and say this. We'll make this statement now. When Luka's career is over with, he will be better than Bird.
It's a hot take.
It's a hot take, and it's a truth.
Maybe. We'll see.
Truth. I just don't think he could.
Yeah, but
I think he put a lot.
Like he's only like, I can't the exact number. I'm not sure, but he's only like one of like 5, might be less than that ever, to like 28, 7-7 for a career.
I'm taking Giannis. I'm just telling you why Giannis is probably one of those players that could dominate any league ever. All time.
I don't know.
There's only very few people it's like that. Kevin Durant's one of them. Kobe, LeBron, Jordan. Like I said, I think Wilt Chamberlain's one of those guys.
See, that's gets questionable.
Bro, he was
but let me finish.
Wilt Chamberlain.
I'm not talking.
Was such a big guy.
Athleticism, cool, that's fine. But dude, Gerald Green was athletic. What did he do in the league? Like, athleticism isn't all of it, but like his skill set.
Ain't nobody talking about Gerald Green.
But you're
name
not
me a rap
song.
Name me a rap song that's got Gerald Green in it.
You're not letting me finish. Are you saying if he come up in today's game, or if you plucked him straight out of the '60s and put him in right now, he would be able to dominate? Because that's almost any. If almost any all-time great comes up in this era, of course they're probably going to be great. But if you just straight pluck him, because he's like Ben Simmons. I mean, not Ben Simmons, but similar. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Okay, so
because
he can handle
like you said about Shaq. No,
he can dribble. Have you not seen him dribble?
Yeah, but
he's not going between. But he's
not going to like.
He go coast to coast.
But that's it's not.
He's not going to ISO a big man.
No, I don't know. I don't think he is.
Bro, there's only one other guy in the league right now that is remotely close to his size.
Yeah, but that's still not. But I don't. He's not.
PJ Tucker, he's cooking him.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. I don't think he has his ball handling's not to the point where he could sit out in ISO, because Giannis can look.
Well, this will be my statement.
Barely do it.
This will be my statement right here. First game, no, I don't think he does what we would like. I think you give him a couple months to let him adjust. Then yeah, I think he dominates.
But how?
Kobe Bryant.
No.
Let me explain. Came in the league, air ball, set the bench his whole first year.
That's different.
Guess what? dominated the rest of his 19.
Yeah, that's different though. Kobe wasn't only shooting like 5-foot block shots and then just randomly scored 30,000.
I will say that you're okay. Let's say he's not the greatest offensive on the board. Defense wise, I bet he demolishes.
Yeah, but then it's like
Depoy.
Yeah, but then like Rudy Gobert doing that right now though.
Yeah, and you know what?
But see, that's what you're trying to argue though. Like, what's the difference at that point? What's the difference between Wilt Chamberlain and Rudy Gobert?
What's the difference is I trust freaking Wilt Chamberlain to put it in the hole at least once in every 5 shots. I don't trust Rudy Gobert. He's a garbage bomb. Rudy Gobert, you're trash. You're absolutely garbage. You don't deserve anything you ever had. That's why Utah sucks. Donovan Mitchell, he's out. No, Donovan Mitchell's still in there.
Yeah, he's still there.
Donovan Mitchell, go ahead and leave. Rudy, I hate you. I don't even know why. But I have a strong. It used to be Russell Westbrook. It used to be Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin. No.
Okay, I got
Rudy euthanized. Hashtag.
I've got one other thing.
All right.
That we can. That from our top 10 list. Let's go.
What do you think about this water? What do you think about that?
I mean, this is a hypothetical thing, but I think it would become kind of interesting to talk about. Okay, you have your top 10 list here.
All right. Can we put them in a simulator and play 5?
Let's say this. In 50 years, how many people that are playing now, or like some people like LeBron's really...
How many people has changed?
Yeah, okay, well, LeBron's already in it, but like LeBron's at the end of his career, for example, right? So how many people do we think from now that in 50 years will be realistically? Now I'm not going to say Luka because like I think that's still kind of a shot right now. I think it's too early to call Luka. How many people do you think that would be in there, and who do you think they're replacing?
I'll go ahead and say this. I think 10's out. In that time frame, I think we discredit Bill's rings, and we don't care about that no more. In my head, because realistically. 5 teams.
There was 8 teams. Like
we discredit Tim and Bill. Like Tim's a great ball player, but it wasn't exciting. It wasn't like your go-to bucket getter. I mean, like he big fundamental. He was good. Yeah. We shout out Greg Popovich for that. Tim, Bill. I think Shaq will stay in that list. MJ, LeBron, Kobe will always be in my list. I think we'll eventually get. Like I said, my list changes. I'm freaking whatever.
Okay, well, let's not even worry about who gets replaced. Who do you think?
Kevin Durant's coming up in it.
I agree.
Of all time.
Right now, I'm thinking there's only 3.
Dude, Kevin Durant's top 15 right now, and he's number 15.
I would for sure agree. Probably 20. I would have to really look at 15, but I would agree. Right, there's only really. LeBron's already in it, so there's only 2 absolute 100% for sure I can think of off the top of my head that I would probably say it would end up top 10.
Mine is
KD. I agree. KD
100%. And let me say, if you're gonna say Kawhi Leonard, I disagree. Okay. No. I don't think Paul George is in that.
But you're in the right state.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. We're talking about Curry, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Curry's gonna be one of the top 10s of all time. He's just. I think this season, bro, he's about to.
Because they won 3 rings. They went to 5 straight.
And he did it all with one team, just not
2 MVPs. One, he was the first ever unanimous, the greatest shooter ever. He's gonna destroy. I think he'll break the 3-point record this year, actually, which is ridiculous because this will be his 12th year in the league.
And like the game he plays too. He can be around for a long time.
He's so fun to watch.
He can be around for a long time.
And he's probably a top 5 ball handler all time.
He dribbles circles. All right. Yeah.
KD and Curry are the only 2 that I would right now confidently say for sure make it. I think Giannis has potential. I need to see more of it.
The scary thing about Giannis, though, he's really big, and then
I need to see him develop his game a little more. If
that's 3-point game, bro.
I'm not even saying you don't even have to be elite. If you can get me a good, consistent 33-ish% from 3, where you're consistently knocking down 4 or 5 a game, 3, 4, 5 a game, and you win another ring or 2, hey, he's in there. I would think he's in there.
He won the ring the correct way. We'll say that. All right, let's go. And you brought this game up. I just picked 3 random cards. Didn't look at them.
Do I pick 3 or we just do your 3?
No, we just do these 3.
Okay.
We're gonna rank these 3 players, 1 through 3, from best to worst. All right. And after the duplicate, we'll just redo.
Okay.
All right, first player we got is Gary Harris. All right, you're probably number 3.
I'd say he's probably 3.
James Wiseman. He's right now number 1. And
Theo Maledon.
James
Wiseman, Gary Harris.
And I'm going. Yeah, so Gary Harris ain't even a rookie, and I don't know who that is. So I'm going James Wiseman, Theo Maledon, and Mr. Gary Harris, number 3.
Probably the worst 3 cards we could have picked.
Yeah, let's try this one more time.
Maybe get something a little more.
Yeah, let's try to get. Don't look, dude. Don't look. Don't look. It's a surprise. All right, we got 3 more cards. Let's see what happens. All right, first card. Oh, that's better. That's better. Michael Porter Jr. Oh, we only got 2 cards. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. All right, and our third guy. I think I picked 3. Oh, these are good, dude. These are good. So this is better. This is better because it's a tough comment.
Well,
I mean, Anthony
it's
Edwards,
really for 2 or 3.
Stephen Curry, and Michael Porter Jr. Guy we talked about who will be top 10 most likely. 99% sure. Steph number 1. I'm putting Michael Porter Jr. number 2, and then Anthony Edwards number 3, because he's playing with Jamal Murray and MVP.
Let me say, I'm going to state it this way. Right now, are we saying like who's better right now or potential?
No, right now.
Right now,
I'm picking MPJ. The guy's a bucket getter. The contract doesn't lie. He does what he needs to do.
Edwards is really good. Good. I would say Michael Porter Jr. 2, and then Edwards 3.
Edwards big though. He's 6'3" and can jump.
Yeah, he's 6'5".
6'5". I thought he was shorter than that.
But at the end of this year, that would probably be a good one to revisit and just kind of see how they do.
I'm excited for Porter Jr.
I'm big on LaMelo, Porter Jr. and Ja this year. I think all 3.
Ja Morant.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Porter Jr. is one of my favorite players. I
liked watching him in high school.
Hot take. Porzingis is going to prove a lot of people wrong. I love him. But that's it for episode 10. It was a great episode. Very fun. One. What's that guy's name?
Hunter?
No, I don't care about who you snapping. Football player. Shout out him one more time.
Kadarius Toney?
Yeah, Kadarius Toney, bro.
I told you about Hunter because he comments.
Nah, I don't care. Shout out Hunter, though.
I told him we need to do I told him he needs to watch this one. I think he would like it.
Yeah, we're going to putt. Micah won the $2 last time.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So, shout out Micah. First putt. This putt will win I don't know, something dumb. Something stupid. Probably $1.
If we both make them.
We'll go find an eBay jersey for really cheap or Plato's Closet jersey. I don't care what it is, but we'll get it, and we don't care what size. So if we both make this putt, we will ship you a jersey. First one to comment.
Mystery jersey.
Yeah, mystery jersey.
Probably not going to be your size, but you can still say just a free jersey.
Yeah. First one to comment, poopy pants. Oh! You know what? Since I really think that would be a nice idea, I want to go one more time. Okay, we'll count mine as a make. So really, if he makes it right here, who gets poopy pants? You know what? We'll give somebody $1. Comment poopy pants. Thank y'all for watching. Handshake. I hope that video.